Hello everyone, this is meteorologist Bob Honish at the National Weather Service in Great Falls with your Thursday weather briefing for the week of July 22nd through the 28th. As always, for forecast updates or the latest information on current conditions, you can visit the National Weather Service Great Falls website, our social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook, or you can call our office and talk directly to a forecaster. Abnormally persistent above normal heat continues across the region through next week, with a strong upper level ridge of high pressure anchored over the southwest United States, only temporarily flattening some over the next couple of days. Moisture circulating around the ridge will bring one more day of thunderstorm activity today, some of which may be severe, before attention turns to drier and breezy to windy conditions developing late this afternoon and affecting most of the area on Friday. Fire weather watches and warnings have been issued to highlight the critical fire weather conditions expected later today and Friday, with fire danger remaining very high even with lighter winds under the continued warm and dry conditions next week. Smoke and haze from regional fire activity is likely to continue streaming into the region and could impact air quality at times until there is a large change in the weather pattern over the western U.S. Here's a look at the expected weather for the next week and their relative impacts. Feel free to pause this slide for further review. The feed of monsoon-related moisture that brought higher humidity and thunderstorm activity to the area over the last several days will be shifting east of the area by tonight as much drier air moves in from the west. This is in response to a low pressure trough from the Pacific moving into western Canada, with its associated weak cold front at the surface moving into central portions of the state by this evening. Like previous days, thunderstorms will develop and track northeast across the area this afternoon into early this evening, though today's storms will primarily track further east across central and eastern portions of north-central Montana late this afternoon and evening. In addition to lightning, strong wind gusts will be possible with these storms, along with a limited risk for large hail only with the strongest cells. Winds increase from previous days across all areas this afternoon, but will be strongest along and east of the Rocky Mountain front as a weak cold front moves into the area from the west. Much drier air and lower humidity also develop in these areas later today as a much drier air mass from the west spreads into the region behind the front. The drier air mass will spread across all of north central and southwest Montana tonight, leading to only moderate to poor humidity recovery for many areas by Friday morning. Friday afternoon humidity will fall below 15%, with breezy west winds bringing widespread critical fire weather conditions to all of north central and southwest Montana. There is a concern that holdover lightning ignitions from previous days could emerge under the much drier and breezy conditions on Friday. Looking ahead, the high-pressure ridge that has kept the western U.S. unusually hot and dry for much of this summer remains largely in place and even strengthens slightly going into early next week. This will keep temperatures well above seasonal averages, though generally lighter winds are expected. The next chance for at least isolated thunderstorm activity looks to develop around the middle of next week as some moisture from the southwest U.S. begins to circulate into western and southwest Montana again. Here's a recap of the main weather concerns for the next week. If you have any questions or concerns, please visit our website, social media sites, or give us a call here at the office. Thanks for watching and have a great week.